Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
We've got a dandy of a day, no doubt about that. Plenty of sunshine out there. I think the best looking day of the week. We're going to be seeing a temperature high in the mid-70s. Of course, yesterday we were in the mid-70s for a high too, but we had all those clouds in the morning. We finally shook them around midday and that temperature really jumped after that. But today we've had the sunshine throughout the entire day, although we did have some fog this morning to keep the temperature down in a few locations. Not as widespread as a couple of mornings ago, but widespread enough. And I know if you were having to drive in it, you're thinking it doesn't matter if it was widespread or not. It was where I was, and it was tough to drive. Looking good now, though, from Ellis Park, looking out toward the Twin Bridges. Looks like all 4 lanes open for business. I love to see that. And look at that beautiful blue sky, deep blue, very few clouds out there. We've got a wasp out there, though, around our camera there on the roof claim camera. That's at the Hampton Inn, of course, looking out toward the Blue Bridge. Great shot there of Smothers Park and the color on the trees there. And once again, well, it's some type of flying animal. I think it's a wasp or a bee or something like that. It's going to keep flying around. For whatever reason, they're not active in the morning, but right about this time, in the middle of the day, that's when they start buzzing around. And it's not just the Owensboro camera. We've got the same problems with the bees and the wasps downtown Evansville and also at Deaconess Gateway there just inside Warwick County. But yeah, the blue sky, and you got the river, which is normally muddy brown. And even though, you know, if you got up and look close at it, it might be, but reflecting the sky, that deep blue sky, gives it that bluish tint that makes it look a lot better than it normally does. Let's just put it that way. Look at the colors of the trees. Some of them are still holding on. Some of them are starting to fade a little bit, but I mean, we still have some pops. And I've got a couple of trees I'm going to show you here in a few minutes that have still a lot of pop in them. And there's downtown Evansville. For a while there, we couldn't see it for the fog this morning. Wasn't too thick in the Evansville Metro. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this back up here on Highway 41? They need to clear that thing out in about 30 minutes. What do you think, Angie? It might have to happen. We'll check on it here in a few minutes again, though. You can see a deck of clouds, mainly high clouds, moving in from the west. That's the direction we're looking at from our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera there at Deaconess Gateway. Plenty of traffic out there, as per usual. 66 and 69. Of course, it's lunchtime, and there's downtown. Might see a few bees buzzing by here, too, as we take a look out toward the water. And again, reflecting that blue sky, looks a whole lot better than it normally does. Right now at the airport, 66 degrees, and got a dew point of 52, nice and low, with the south wind at 6 miles an hour. The wind's not going to be a big deal today, but tomorrow it's going to pick up a little bit, and it's going to keep picking up. And by tomorrow night, it's going to be downright windy, and then on Saturday, very windy conditions. We could see gusts on Saturday morning over 40 miles an hour. So enjoy this tranquil day while we've got it. And this is the reason why it's the pick day. Sunshine start to finish, nice and warm in the afternoon. A little chilly this morning in the 40s, but it is November, so you have to expect that. It's typically chilly for this time of the year. But this is not typical for this time of the year. These highs are already above our average highs, which are in the low 60s across the board. 65 right now. See, can we do a little run here? 64 is what the lowest I see up in Lagodi. 64, 65 in Jasper, 66 in Henderson, 67 in Owensboro, 68 in Calhoun, 69, 69, 69. Do we have a 69? Yep. Princeton, Kentucky. Got to go outside the tri-state. Marion's also at 69. It's 70 in Madisonville now. So yeah, it's starting to warm up nicely. We'll all be in the 70s before the day is done. Mid to upper 70s is what I'm expecting. Well, our own Angie was power walking 11.5 miles. Is that what it was? And she was on First Street. This was First and Mulberry, right, Angie? And that's where this tree, I mean, just absolutely gorgeous tree, still popping all its good color, kind of like an orange and a red together, and up against that deep blue sky. What a sight. Angie, thank you so much for taking that picture. Yeah, it's a beauty, no doubt about it. Look at this shot here, too. This is a kind of a creepy Halloween tree. I love this shot. This is from Angie's hometown of Rumsey. Yes, it is. Holly Johnson got this tree, so you might have climbed that tree when you were a kid, Angie. That's possible. Yeah, and you can see it still holding onto its leaves. And look at that beautiful yellow. Even though it doesn't have all its leaves, it's got enough. But I just love those branches. They're so jagged, but they look so creepy. And now, creepy cool is what they really are. Look at these trees. All Rumsey's popping, Angie. You need to head back home for a little bit and check out the good fall color there. That was taken yesterday by Holly Johnson. Holly, thank you so much. She always gets good shots, and she's there in McLean County. Usually gets her shots from Livermore, but she traveled up to Rumsey to get that. Live first warning, Doppler radar not showing a thing, not expecting a thing either. We're going to be having a dry day. Got a few clouds kind of spilling in from the west, really not amounting to much of anything. Mainly high clouds out there. And if you're traveling to St. Louis, got a few clouds to deal with. Sunshine for Indy, same goes for Cincy, Lexington, and Nashville. A very easy travel day, except for the sunshine getting in your eyes. Now, as we zoom out, our next storm system is kind of waiting in the wings. It's in the mountain states right now. but it's going to continue to work its way into the plains. And as it does later today, we're going to see some weather that's really going to fire up, especially down in Texas and Oklahoma, pretty much along the front range of the Rockies. That's where the severe threat is today. It's going to be a little bit farther to the east, a severe threat for tomorrow. But by the time this system makes its way into the tri-state, and it's going to be first thing Saturday morning, yeah, it's not going to be severe at all. It's going to weaken as it does, so it's basically going to be just a rainmaker for us. However, we are going to have some pretty strong winds out there on Saturday, and again, gusts at times in the morning better than 40 miles an hour. So, I mean, we're going to have that to deal with. Those are tropical storm force winds. So we take a look at what's going on Future Tracker, nothing shaking it this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, basically a blank map. Got a few clouds that'll be moving in tonight. Not so much for evening. It's going to be more overnight that we start to see the clouds really start to stack up. We still have breaks out there, though, tomorrow. We're going to call it a mix of sunshine and clouds for our Friday. Not looking bad. It's going to be breezy, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. And then it's going to start to get windier, though, in the evening. Not calm down. And you can notice we still have some clouds on the board. Here we are after midnight going into Saturday and the weekend. Here's the rain and knocking on the door just in time to start our Saturday. 3 o'clock in the morning. Latest run on Future Tracker, kind of holding it back a little bit, but it's going to be pushing through the tri-state first thing on Saturday morning. And then as we kind of work our way toward the afternoon, still a few showers out there, but the heaviest of the rain should be first thing, right around daybreak is what I'm expecting on Saturday. As far as the rainfall forecast, obviously nothing today or tomorrow. And on Saturday, the latest run on our Future Tracker, really not pumping up big numbers, but you can see anywhere from about 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/3 of an inch is what we've got. 76 for a high today, not a drop of rain though. Plenty of sunshine and a warm south wind at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. On the 3-degree guarantee, no winter today. I called for 72. Man, it warmed up really fast in the afternoon yesterday. I'll get it today, though. Hey, 76 yesterday. Hey, you can't beat them, join them. I'll go with 76 again today. Let's do it. 76 for a high, 79 on Friday. So we're going to be seeing an even warmer day tomorrow, close to a record high of 82. And then as we head into the weekend, here comes that rain on Saturday. Very windy conditions, too. Easily the better of the 2 days, Angie, is going to be on Sunday. Sunshine and 71. So a little bit cooler this weekend. And, of course, we turn our clocks back this weekend, so we get an extra hour of sleep. Love it.
Good to hear. And, you know, all the Christmas strolls start this weekend. All the Christmas open houses downtown, Henderson, everywhere. So take an umbrella.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, you need it on Saturday, especially Saturday morning. Beautiful sunset in Inzer last night, and that is taken by Carla Latham out in Davis County. Thank you, Carla, for that setting sun picture from yesterday.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
And we'll be back with more gorgeous lifestyles right after this.